Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'll be showing you how you can create dozens of ebooks all on Autopilot. They will be written for you. You can do it also manually if you like. You can sell them through the platform. You can create audiobooks and more, all with Escribe AI. So that's what I'll be reviewing today. Just in case you're interested, check out the link in the description. If you pick this up through my link, you're also going to get some bonuses, so make sure to check that out. For now, let me show you how to create ebooks and do all of the rest that I just mentioned. So when you log into Escribe, this is the dashboard that you will see here with the menu at the left side here. And we're going to start with writing an ebook. So I'm going to click on ebooks here. And from here, you can click on new ebook. You can also create categories if you'd like to. But in this case, I'm going to do a new ebook. Now from here, let me show you the Autopilot feature first. So let me zoom out so you can see the buttons here. So you need to give this ebook a name. So I'm going to do this review example, Autopilot. And the author name, let's say this is me. This is Tim Verdouw. And then you can choose how many chapters you'd like to have. So let's say we're going to do 5. You can say a max word of chapter. So let's say we're going to do 1,000 words. We're going to keep it as it is. Language, you can choose between these different languages. These are currently supported. The target audience, if you like to have a certain target audience. Genre, if you like to check this out, how many genres you can choose from. So basically, we just pick one of the list here. And there are many genres. As you can see, I can keep scrolling here and I can choose simply one of the list here. But as you can see, you can pick many. So let's go to the top here. So let's say I want to do something like fitness, or maybe let's say yoga. Let's do yoga here. And the writing tone, you can choose here as well, what kind of writing tone you would like to have. So let's say we want to do professional or storyteller, or yeah, well, let's go by friendly here. And then you can choose between 2 modes. So writing pro or pro enhanced. Pro will be the fastest here, and slow has greater precision. So if you want to go slower, but let's keep it to pro. And one thing that you can do right now is you can click directly on Autopilot, and you can also create a cover image of the ebook. So if you'd like to have that done, we select this one as well. And now we click on Autopilot, and the ebook is being written automatically for us in the genre yoga. Now, you don't have any influence right now to change things. You can do that later if you'd like to, but if you'd like to create quick ebooks in a certain niche, you can do it like this. And as you can see, it's writing the titles, it's writing the chapters in the background right now. And yeah, let me come back when it's finished. So as you can see right now, it's already at chapter 5, it's writing, and now it's ready in the background, and now it's generating the cover as well. So this will cost about a minute. So I'll be back. So now it says here, your auto cover has been created as well. So basically my ebook is ready. So here you can see the ebook is being written. So the corporate mindset, acknowledging chaos here, breathing wisdom, harnessing the power of breath, mindfulness at work. So here you can see the whole ebook that's being written for you. And if you like to make changes, you can do that as well. So you can make things bold if you like to make things bold in here. Basically, you got a whole editor here with writing stuff. Now, you can add images here, so you can upload your own images. You can also use your existing library inside of your eScribe account. You can also take images from Unsplash, and it automatically suggests images from Unsplash that you can insert inside of your ebook. So if you want to have this image, you simply select it and you click on insert. And if you'd like to save this image as well, you can save it as well. So I'm going to do here mindfulness, and I'm going to say insert. And now you can see the image has also been inserted in my ebook. And when I'm ready, I simply click on export here. And from here, I can choose how I like to export this ebook, like a doc file, a text, a PDF, an EPUB file, HTML, or you can add it to your online storage here or convert to an audiobook. So in this case, I'm going to do a PDF file. And from here, you can select your cover. So the cover has been automatically generated here. As you can see, Balancing Act by Tim Verdouw. So when I select this cover here, it's going to create a PDF file that I can download to my computer. It's basically downloading it to my computer. So once it's downloaded here, I can open this ebook and check this out. There you have your ebook, super fast, created here with eScribe. You can see the contents in here. You see the whole ebook, and you can add your images, and you can make this bigger, of course. But this is the quickest way on how to create an ebook. Now, let me show you another way how you can create them where you have a little bit more of influence on what you create with your ebook. So in this case, we go to projects here, we go to ebooks, and we're going to click on new ebook. And from now, we're going to say, okay, let's give this a second title. So let's say we want to write an ebook that we can give away to build our email list, for example. So let's say how to write effective emails, something like this. And the author name, we do Tim Verdouw again. And then the chapters here, so we can do exactly the same. And just depending, you can write really, really long ebooks. And let's take the language the same, the target audience, let's say marketers, online entrepreneurs, and genre is not specified. Well, let's take here, and again, you can choose from the whole list here of genres. In this case, it is email marketing, of course, that we're gonna choose here. And then the tone here, let's choose here, let's do storyteller here. And then the writing mode, we keep this to Pro. And what you can do here is you can also click on ID here. So when we select ID, it's coming up with an ebook ID for you based on the information that you filled out here in these forms. So this makes it a lot easier for you to create an ebook. So here it says, in an age where inboxes overflow and attention spans dwindle, mastering the art of email marketing transcends mere list building. It becomes a journey, blah, blah, blah. And this is great. This is great for this ebook. So in this case, instead of Autopilot, I now decide exactly what kind of ebook I'd like to write. So now I'm going to click on next here, and it's going to come up with ebook titles. So here we have suggestions for ebook titles. So whispers in the inbox, crafting connections between beyond the clicks. You can also write your own title. So if you'd like to fill out how to write effective emails, you can do that as well. And then you can simply click on next, and it will use the title that we filled out here. You can also take one of these suggested titles, but now it's going to write an outline for me. And there you go. So here it has an outline of chapters. And again, you can change everything in here. You can also make these bigger so you can see what it is. So it starts with the foundations of effective email communication. Chapter 2, crafting compelling narratives. Chapter 3, data-driven personalization. So let's say we say, okay, this is good. We're going to click next here, and it's going to write the ebook for us. So this way, by doing it this way, you have more influence on what kind of ebook you're going to create. So I'll be back once this is finished. And there you go. The ebook has been written, how to write effective emails. You can see here, everything is being written for you. The ebook has been written. Of course, you can change the layout again by making things bold. And sometimes I also get bold automatically here. So I'm going to reach out and asking them to do that automatically. I had that before with other ebooks that I created to make H1, H2, etc. But you can create it like this, and you can make changes in here. And there's also a rewriting tool as well in here. So when I go to a text here, and I click on this icon here, rewrite selected text via AI. So let's say you're not satisfied, you're not totally happy with this part here, then you simply select it. You click on this rewriting pencil here, and it's going to rewrite this whole section for you. As you can see, it's now rewritten. You can do that for each section that you'd like to rewrite. So I'm going to click on rewrite, and it's going to rewrite this part here, as you can see. Another thing that is also that they also offer is Writing Pro. So this is an option. I think it is one of the upgrades, but with this option, you can select a word, and it will select this word, and you could search for the word meaning, the word type. So you could do research for each word in your ebook. You can also say synonyms if you wanted to have a synonym. You can do that as well. You can click on write, and it will write synonyms for this specific word here. So you can also say here, if you want to use another word, you can simply copy this and then you can use that inside of your writer. So for this word, you could do all this research. You can see all the options on the screen here. A definition. You could also do, for example, if you want to do slang, if you have a book that you want to write more in slang language, you could do that. You can click on write and it will get the slang words for foundations here, the base, the groundwork, the footing. So let's say you want to have groundwork. You simply copy groundwork here. Oh, one of my tools is messing up. You can copy this and you can say, okay, the groundwork here, you can replace that. So you can use this tool as well. You can insert links inside of your ebooks to affiliate offers, for example, or to your own products. But this is how you create your ebook. So once you're satisfied with your ebook, you can also click on auto cover here. So I'm going to click on create cover, and now it's going to create the cover for me for this ebook. So the cover has been created. Now I can export my ebook again. So I click on export here, and then I click on PDF file again, and I can go to my covers here. And this is the cover that has been created. How to write effective emails here by Tim Verdouw. This is the cover that I like to use. Select cover, and the PDF file is created, how to write effective emails, and it's downloaded. And check this out. Here we got the ebook that we just wrote here. This is all on Autopilot here. You got your contents in here, and there you go. And again, you can add images, etc. inside of your ebooks. But you can see this is super simple to create your ebooks. You can also export this to other files like doc, text, EPUB. So you can read it also on e-tablets, also on your Mac, etc. HTML, and add to CDN. So CDN is basically your storage here, where you can see everything that you save inside of that storage. And you can also say convert to an audiobook. So here you have the option to change your ebook into an audiobook, where you can choose between the different voices. So here you have Aloy, for example.
Welcome. I'm here to help you with anything you need.
Ash.
Welcome. I'm here to help you with anything you need.
So you can choose
Welcome. I'm here to help you with anything you need.
different voices. So let's say we'd like to have Ash here. You simply click on generate and it will generate the voiceover for you. It says it has been added to the processing queue. So when we go to our projects here and we go to the audio part, you can see here that our audio is now being processed. Now you can see here survival stories is an ebook that I already created. So when I download this ebook here, I can show it to you how it sounds. So this is an ebook created, and let me show it to you here. There you go.
Wilderness Within, Tales of Resilience and Redemption. Contents, Chapter 1, Stranded in Silence. Chapter 2, The Mother's Odyssey. Chapter 3, Memories in the Blizzard. Life flickered like a dying flame. Faced with the rawness of nature and a growing sense of isolation, an inner voice began to rise.
So you can see that was that voice. You can see the transcription as well. You have that in here that's being used for the voiceover. So you're able to transform your ebooks into voiceovers, voice books as well. So going back to eScribe here, you have some extra options. So I already showed you here inside of the projects to create ebooks. Now I'm going to show you that you can also create pages. So when I click on pages here, you will be able to create your own sales page. So when I click on new page here, you get these building blocks here on the left side that allows you to create a sales page. Now I have to say that I find this a pretty basic editor. So don't expect the most shiny pages from this. You can simply add content blocks in here by dragging and dropping, and then you can simply type anything you like in here to create your pages. So this is a content block. You could do an image block, for example, that you drag in here. You could do a video block that you drag in here. You could do a call to action. You can add a timer to your page. So this is how you build your sales page for your specific ebook. So for example, for this image, you could replace this with your ebook. Then you also have the gate settings in here where you can set up your mail gate. So this can be done by Zapier or maybe through other webhooks, or you can add this to a webinar. You have your pay gate here where you can connect your Stripe, where you can also, there's also PayPal and other stuff. You could do both here. So set your autoresponder and your processor here. You can do that as well. So you can set that up in here. Also your page settings where you can fill out the block width of your page, the max width, the redirect draft, the background video if you'd like to have that, etc. You can set the timer in here, pop-up bar and exit pop, copy wizard, and then the Insta block. This is one of these things. And let me show you. When I drag and drop the Insta block, I can select an Insta block. And here you can see this is a signature. So when I select this, you can see that my signature is now in this page builder because I used the Insta block. Now, this is how you create these pages. But inside of the projects here, you can also see that there is a separate menu for Insta blocks here, where you can create these Insta blocks. So here you have my signature. As you can see, this is a block that you can pre-configure. So I can say, talk to you later, for example. And now when I save this, this block can always be used inside of my page builder. So when I go back to my pages here, so I did not save my page, but you go to your page, you can always use that Insta block and drag and drop that in here. So you will be able to create these pages. Again, this is not the most exciting page builder. You can change the settings in here, like the opacity, the padding, etc., the background of each block, and if you want to have a cover or stretch or auto, stuff like that. You can make these pages, but keep in mind they're not super flashy, to say so. So that's the page part. Image part, so you can also create images inside of Escribe. So when I click on new image in here, I can create images. So I can select the size in here. So there are different sizes, like I could do Amazon ebook here, or maybe a Kobo ebook or a Google ebook, but also like Facebook covers, Instagram profile pictures, etc. So you can simply select one of these books in here. Let's take a little smaller one in this case to show you how it works. So let's do a square image in here. And then basically you can add images in here and you can modify them. So you can add an image, you can upload your own image, or you can create an AI image. So what they allow you to do here is to select an ebook where I can say, for example, how to write effective emails. And now you can say, I want to have an ID for this ebook here. And what it will do, it will come up with a prompt for this ebook. So here it says a captivating scene set in a bustling digital workspace filled with floating envelopes and brilliant vibrant emails. It looks good here. I can say yes, enhance the prompt if I like to, but in this case it's not needed. This is more like when you add your own prompt. You could say the quality here, which quality you would like to use. And it's all based on a credit-based system. And the info can be found if you click my page, the button below. Check out the bundle deal page where you can see every upgrade available. And the bundle page is basically a very discounted price for all the available upgrades. You can choose the background, so you can also do transparent images, which is cool. You can say what kind of size you want to have here, and then the style. So there are a lot of styles that you can choose from, what kind of image style you would like to create. Let's go by cartoon here and click on generate, and now it will generate an image for us that we can use in our ebooks. Personally, I would prefer to have this option when I create my ebook, that I could do this, but it's a separate section inside of the app where you can create these pictures. And basically how it would work then is you could create these images. You know that you're going to create an ebook about email marketing, so you create these images up front. Well, check this out. This looks pretty good, right? So now you got your image, and you can say here, for example, I want to upload this to my CDM. It says you must either enter a project name. So let's say, okay, email M. And now I'm going to save this to my CDN. And I can now use this inside of my ebooks. Now you could do more stuff, like you could add elements in here, like you can add shapes. If you want to add a circle here, you can do that as well. To create your designs, you can add text on top of it. So if you want to have a text layer, you can do that here. Click on text and it will add a text layer here. So you can say, I want to have this, for example, white. Yeah, there you go. There you have the text. So you can add this on top of this. So you could basically change things. You could add drop shadows here on this image, as you can see, to make it better. But basically, this is how it works. You save this to your CDM and you can use it inside of your ebooks. And the same thing is for transparent backgrounds. Let's say you want to create an apple, then you can render an apple with a transparent background that you can add to your ebook. That's how simple it is. So next thing here, so we got ebooks, pages, images, we got audio, Instablocks, and AI marketing. So the final one is AI marketing, which I haven't showed you yet. But inside AI marketing, you can create all your marketing materials to promote your ebooks. So it works like this. You click on New AI Project, and here you select the ebook that you have created. So let's continue with how to write effective emails. I'm going to select this one. And now you can see that I automatically got a summary of this ebook. But here we continue. We can say we want to write an email sequence. We want to write a YouTube pack. We want to write a Facebook pack, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, X, or an ad pack or a campaign strategy. So let's say I want to create an email sequence. I simply select email sequence, and then I can choose the email persona. So these are pre-configured email personas that you can choose from, different gurus, different writing styles that you can choose from. So let's say we wanted to use here, for example, Digital Strategy Maestro. We select this writing style and we click on generate. And now it will write the emails for me to promote my ebook. So let's say I have an email list. Now I can send this ebook to my email list that they can purchase this ebook or that they can download it. And as you can see, the content is being generated. The emails are being written for me in the background. So there you go. Here you got email 1, the hidden cost of ignoring email mastery. And then subject, your emails are losing you money. Here's how to fix it. In a time when inboxes are overflowing and attention spans are dwindling, there's a silent crisis lurking in plain sight. And then, are your emails being read? Or worse, are they being ignored completely? You can see here is the email. We got the second email, and they're actually quite good, as you can see. Email 3. Email 4. So you got all these emails you can use to promote your ebooks, and that's just the email sequence. The next thing is the YouTube pack. We do exactly the same. We can have the same writing style if we like, or you can say storytelling supreme. Fine. Just click that, click on generate, and it will now generate the YouTube pack for me, which I can use on YouTube. And there you go. So we got the YouTube script. In a world flooded with emails, you got the hook, you got the intro, you got the body, with inboxes bursting, blah, blah, blah. So here you got your whole script that you can use for YouTube. You got your YouTube descriptions in here. You got your YouTube titles that you can use. You got your YouTube hashtags. So when we go back, you can see the emails have been saved here. We can go to the YouTube pack that has been saved here. And we can do exactly the same for all the others. We simply choose the writing style here. So let's say Digital Wordsmith for Facebook pack. Click on generate, and this way you will be able to create all your marketing materials. And there you go. We got the Facebook pack, post 1, post 2, post 3, post 4, post 5, post 6, post 7. And it's pretty good written, right? So it will be saved in here. Make sure to save your project name. So say email marketing. You save your project in here, and now it's being saved under your project, under your AI marketing. And when we go back here to our audio, you can see that the audio is now finished. How to write effective emails. We can download that to our computer. And there you go. Here you got the MP3 file.
How to write effective emails. Contents. Chapter 1, the foundations of effective email communication. Chapter 2, crafting compelling narratives. Chapter 3, data-driven personalization.
So there you go. You got everything ready. Inside of the transactions here, if you sold ebooks, you can see the emails that are being captured in here. Also, the sales will be registered in your backend. And that's all when you set up everything inside of your account here. When you go to your settings, you can set things up like you have your Stripe, You've got your Stripe secret here, your Stripe hook, your PayPal email. You can set up your domain and subdomain in here. You can connect it to all these platforms, as you can see here. Lots of connections are allowed. And basically, once people purchase your products or your ebooks here, you can go to your pages and you can also create the delivery pages where your ebooks will be delivered. And that's basically what eScribe is all about. It's a super easy way to create professional ebooks. And yeah, again, if you're interested, check out the link in the description for more information about my bonus as well that you're going to get if you pick this up through my link. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Also, please hit a thumbs up if this video was useful to you. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. I do a lot of product reviews similar to this one, where I showcase full products. I also interview vendors of products. So make sure to hit that notification bell. And for now, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video and talk soon. Bye-bye.